da, 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 da. All right, cool. YouTube is up and running. Cool. All right, and done. What is going on, everybody? What is up, YouTube? Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're actually about to get started here in just a little bit. So if you guys would like to chime in, you guys can chime in on our YouTube on a little chat, and I will be more than happy to read your guys' questions or any of your comments you guys have. You guys would like to talk about this evening, which we do have a great show for you guys. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a fun show tonight. I'm just gonna put it that way. But you guys can just chime in, type in the chat, type in the chat. Make sure you guys are thumbs up that on our YouTube, and we will go from there. So, what is everybody? God damn these allergies. Yeah. All right, you guys ready?
Ready,
Yeah.
ready.
Yep. All right, let's do it. Well, damn, I am not ready. I said you guys were ready. You guys said yeah, but now I'm like I'm not the one who's ready yet. Like shit.
Not the one who's ready.
Well, I'm trying to. I'm trying to, man. I'm trying. All right, here we go. Yep, I'm gonna go with this one right here. Boom, boom. Here we go. Three, two. That's right. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. What is going on, everybody? We do have a great show for you guys. First up, we do have the latest theme park updates, letting you guys know what is happening here at the Florida theme parks. If it's either at Disney or Universal or SeaWorld or wherever you guys are vacationing, we do have some of your latest theme park updates. We do have Mike's Munchies, and we'll wrap everything up tonight with Nicole's music notes and her noteworthy nonsense. So, welcome to the show, everybody.
Hello, hello.
If you guys want to get in contact with us or you guys want to follow us, you guys can follow us on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you guys can join our Roundtable family. That's our Patreon for just $3 a month. And you guys can watch us live every Tuesday evening right there on our YouTube channel. Just type in Remy's Roundtable and we'll come right up for you guys this whenever we're on. So welcome, everybody. My name is Remy, and with me tonight, we do have our music genius this evening. Hey Nicole, how you doing?
Fine line between genius and insanity.
Yeah, we do have our theme park foodie with us. We have King Mike with us. Mike, what is up, man? How you doing?
I am both happy and sad.
You're happy and sad. I know. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. It's okay because you
Mhm.
called me out on it. You said I was wrong, and it's a sad story, but we'll talk about that later. And guys, our guest tonight, sitting in tonight. Well, Nicole, I'm sorry, Jen is not here tonight, or Mark. I mean, if Mark comes in, he'll pop in. But guys from Goof Duck Adventures, he was one of my hosts on the program. Guys, please say hello to Evan. Evan, what is up, man? How you doing?
Hello, hello. Doing good, doing good. How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing great as usual. So first and foremost, guys, I want to talk about something. Now, this is a topic that I kind of want to talk about tonight with you guys, and let's just talk about. You know what? It's something that I've been pondering in my head lately. So what I want to say is that this is your last meal. All right, this is your last meal on Earth. All right. Thinking about this, I was thinking about just keeping it theme park style, keeping it all theme park related. Now, Nicole, you and I, we've been to Disney, we've been to the other theme parks here in Florida as well, like SeaWorld and Universal and Disney. Evan, you and I both worked at these theme parks. We both worked at Disney and Universal together and SeaWorld. And
Uh-huh.
Mike, you've been on vacation to Florida. You've been to the theme parks here in Florida as well. So I want to talk about, what would be your last theme park meal on just on Earth? Like what would be your last theme park meal? Like which restaurant would you go to? What theme park snack would you munch on? And which theme park which theme park will would you guys be at?
Ooh, that depends. I would I would have to say Islands of Adventure, and I would probably go meal-wise with their penne la vodka pasta over at Confisco Grill. And for snack, after I was done at Islands of Adventure, I would hop over to Universal Censor Park to Park, and I would go get the banana popcorn at the Minion popcorn stands.
Ooh, the banana popcorn. Okay, all right, all right. Which I haven't had it. I have not had it yet, so I heard it's good. But apparently my wife, she cannot have it because she's allergic to it. So she can't even touch it. If she touches it, then I'm in deep trouble. So
It's
so
like a banana Foster.
oh, I love banana Foster, but I'm just saying my wife, she cannot have it like at all. She can't even touch it. So
Mm,
yeah,
Oh no!
so it's just ugh. So let's just say here, guys, for
y-
me, I will go to I will go to Disney and I will go to Magic Kingdom for my snack. My last snack would be a Dole Whip because I just want a nice Dole Whip for the last meal. And my last meal, my actual meal will be over at ooh, you know what? That's a toughie. I do like, the three broomsticks at Universal. Uh there's a one other restaurant I would like to have one last time. Uh You know what? I'm gonna say it. I will go back to Olivia's for my very last meal. That will be my last
Okay.
meal. Go to Olivia's and have their chicken, their fried chicken. That'll be the last meal I will have over there. So that's what I can say. So that'll be my theme park snack and my theme park meal. All right, Mike. What about you, man? What will be your last?
okay.
What would be your last what would be your last theme park meal and your theme park snack, and which theme park would you be at, man?
Okay. So, hang on. Uh, so, so if I had to go with a snack, I would go to Epcot. I would go to France and I would go to Les Artisans de Glace.
Wait, where? Where would you
Le,
go?
Epcot French place, and I'll go to Les Artisans de Glace.
Oh, the French restaurant, right?
That's the French dessert place that serves my my
You want to get
favorite
their
dessert.
you want to get their crepes, don't you?
I okay, so when they don't do the crepes there, what they do, that I want is the coke glace,
Ooh.
which that's the one that is where you put an ice cream and they with the choice of sauce and they put it in and they
Oh yeah,
put it
so their French version of a their ice cream sandwich. That's what it is, right?
yeah, they put it inside of
Yeah.
a homemade brioche. Yeah, no, the crepe place is a different place you're thinking of. That was like the creperie or something.
Well, that's what I was saying, right? I mean, is that the right?
Yeah, no, but no, that one isn't the that one is that one's the one I'm talking about is the ice cream shop that serves that stuff brioche thing. Hi Ryan.
Oh,
That's what I want, man. I mean that does sound
Hello.
really good. I mean, all right, so you got your snack now. Where are you going for your last meal?
I have to go with possibly my favorite restaurant at the Disney hotels, which even though they don't count it as one, I still say it is one because it's got Disney in the name. I'm going to the Dolphin to eat at Blue Zoo.
All right, you're gonna Blue Zoo one last time. All right, and
Yes, because for now that is. I have yet to go to the quote unquote the I haven't got to either the Michelin star restaurants yet.
Oh, geez. Okay, so you went. So you're gonna go there, but what are you gonna have for a meal one last time at Blue Zoo? What are you getting, buddy?
Quick question. Any price?
Any price. This is your last meal. Your very very last meal.
I okay. If I had to choose one, not based on specials, because I usually get the specials there because the specials are usually good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go fancy. I'm getting that Cantonese lobster.
Oh, they can't. Oh,
That is $95, and it's a tempurified 2 pound Maine lobster with Szechuan glaze, mushroom lo mein, pickled vegetables, jumbo lump crab, and Chinese hot mustard. Spicy, but it's so
okay.
delicious.
Damn, that does sound really. That sounds really good. I would.
Yeah, and if I had to also get something else with it, I would also still get that Blue Zoo signature clam chowder. That stuff is phenomenal
So
there.
you're gonna get. So you're gonna go with the lobster and a clam chowder. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We didn't say it right. Chowder. You got.
chowder,
You gotta say it right. It's chowder.
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 But
All right.
yeah,
You gotta put that New England accent on there, man. Chowder.
chowder.
Chowder. There you go.
In that case, you got to say lobster.
Lobster. The lobster. And guys, coming in from Into the Disneyverse, we have Ryan with us. Ryan, what is up, man? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing well now that I'm here with all you lovely people. How about all of y'all?
Doing good, man. Doing
Oh.
good.
Very good.
Good, good,
So,
good.
Ryan, quick question,
Yeah.
man. We're talking about our last meal. Our last meal at a theme park before
Oh,
we
boy.
move on. All right. Now, so my question is, what is going to be your last theme park snack, your last theme park meal, and which theme park are you going to be at?
Well, I know what my last theme park drink is going to be. That's Beverly, without a doubt. Ooh, boy. The restaurant, I would probably have to choose the park for sure, Epcot. Epcot has the best food, in my opinion, out of all of the parks at Walt Disney World. Probably Le Cellier. Le Cellier has some great lobster mac and cheese, got some great steaks there. I mean, you got everything you could want for a delicious meal at Le Cellier. So that's what I'm choosing.
Okay. So you're gonna be staying at Epcot then, right?
Oh, I mean, you got it. You can eat around the world.
That's true. That is very true. All right, Nicole, tell us what is going to be your last theme park meal? Which theme park? What is going to be your last snack? And what is going to be your last theme park meal?
I have no idea. Um, so I went to the Food and Wine Festival, and there was this really excellent drink that they were able to make with almond milk. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was some coconut latte thing at Joffrey's, and they were able to make it with almond milk instead of regular milk. So that made my day. And if they had, I think it was a Food and Wine specialty, so they probably wouldn't have it. But if they did, I'd get that. Yeah, it was some coconut latte, whatever.
Ooh,
And
that sounds
so
good.
that can be my snack, and I don't really know on the others, so I'd rather sacrifice the meal and get to go on Cosmic Rewind
There we go. Excellent choice. So you're just gonna skip the meal, but go on Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind one last time.
and Space Mountain one last time.
And Space Mountain. Cannot say no to space. Okay,
Yes,
for me,
exactly.
I'll go back on Rock and Roller Coaster one last time. Just one last time,
Oh,
Such a classic.
and then
So,
going
Remy, what song would you want from Rock and Roller Coaster?
wait, what?
What song from Rock and Roller Coaster would you most want?
Love in an elevator. One last
You mean Love in a Roller
Yeah.
Coaster?
love in a yes, love on a roller coaster. Yes,
You
sir.
know what? Dude looks like a lady. Come on.
Dude, I don't want to do looks like a lady. No. No way.
that looks like a lady.
So yeah, I would go on Rock and Roller Coaster one last time, then hop on over to Magic Kingdom and ride Peter Pan one last time. So
Oh yeah.
lots of fond memories on that attraction. So
If I'm sacrificing the meal, then I get to also do Peter Pan.
there you go. See, Great minds think alike. So, guys, when Jen comes back on the program, she is going to let us know what is her last theme park snack, her last theme park meal, and what is going to be her last theme park to visit one last time. So, yeah. So speaking about theme parks, guys, let's jump right into it. It is now time for the latest theme park up.
Wait, you forgot about we were going to talk about that one thing.
Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. We gotta talk about this real quick. So we gotta say a rest in peace to one of the fastest coasters, one of the
A-
fastest coasters,
And the tallest coaster in the world. The second fastest coaster in the world and the tallest coaster in the world.
and the tallest coaster in the world. Thank you, Mike. We gotta say goodbye to Kinda Ka.
No.
Remy, when you started saying rest in peace, I was scared you were going to say Jimmy Carter just died.
Oh, die!
He's still 100. He's
He's still
100.
100,
No,
dude.
he's still kicking. Good for him. Good for him.
But yeah, good for
Heck
him.
yeah.
But yes, unfortunately, King Dakar over in Great Adventure is shutting down. They're getting rid of that. They're getting rid of
Green
Zumajawa.
Lantern.
When they announced it, they said they're retiring it. People thought that that means it was going to get reimagined because they used the same thing to refer to Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point. But they did not. People messaged them and they clarified that no, King Dakar is getting scrapped. So is Green Lantern, which people don't really care that much about because Green Lantern was a sucky ride. Very painful. And they're also getting rid of two of the flat rides, three of the flat rides technically. Zumanjaro, which was attached to King Dakar, um, Twister, and the parachute drop. So apparently they're doing a new launch coaster there. I really hope at least it keeps some of the original. Like, I hope they still make it like really big, like Cobb, because I still want it to be like a strata coaster, but have it go longer because I really am upset about this whole thing.
How many times have you been on Kinda Ka, Mike?
About in my entire lifetime, 1,354 times.
Holy cow, that's a lot. That's a lot of ride time for Kinda Ka. Good God Almighty.
I went on it when I went on it the first year it was there, and I kept going on it every year. So it was sad for me.
That was one of the coasters I wanted. That's on my bucket list. I wanted to check out. I wanted to go on, but sadly, I can't go on it. So
Yeah, and we could
can't go
blame
on it.
Cedar Fair, and we could blame Cedar Fair for that because Cedar Fair after the merger, Cedar Fair was the one who was in charge of running the parks.
Oh yeah,
And
right.
I have a funny feeling that it was both fear because they saw how bad Top Thrill Dragster 2 is and they didn't want to try to chance it again. And also just a little bit of petty revenge because because they were pissed off that King Dakar took Top Thrill Dragster's record of tallest and fastest roller coaster a year after it got debuted.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
So, so yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. Thank you, Cedar Fair, for not telling us about it and just pissing us off. So you better do something really good with this because otherwise you're gonna lose a ton of fans.
I think they already did lost a lot of fans. But speaking about our fans and our family who is watching us, guys, it is now time for the latest theme park updates. All right, so we are heading towards we are starting out at Epcot. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure debuts a single rider line. That's huge.
Nice.
That's
That's
pretty huge for that attraction.
cool.
They have now a single rider line.
Nice.
So now we're heading over to Epic Universe.
Ooh.
Universal reveals a first look inside Harry Potter and the the Battle at the Ministry. The all-new groundbreaking attraction opening in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic at Epic Universe. Guests will physically step inside the iconic British Ministry of Magic to witness the trial of Dolores Umbridge in the most ambitious ride Universal has ever created. guests will journey from Wizarding Paris, the setting of the other exciting experiences inspired by the Fantastic Beasts films in the Wizarding World to the Ministry via Metro Flu, a unique mode of transportation inspired by the iconic Flu network from the films. As
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
it's yeah, I saw some photos and I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be pretty cool. As
What
they,
could,
Hey, Remy, do you know what the ride vehicle is supposed to be like for that attraction?
I got it right here, my friend. So the ride vehicle, believe it or not, Ryan, it's it's similar to Tower of Terror.
what?
Oh,
The ride vehicles are similar to Tower of Terror ride vehicles.
in what way? I'm curious.
So, well, let's put it this way: they can fit 14 guests at a time in their little what did I put on here, Dad? What was it called? Oh yeah, it's called their magical omnidirectional lift. So but this one, believe it or well, Ryan.
Is it going to be like a drop tower?
So it's not gonna be close to a drop tower. Drop tower. However, on this attraction, you'll be able to go up, down, forward, backward, and sideways, and,
Interesting.
Okay, that's gonna be fun.
and more. So it's like you can go like counterclockwise, and you can go clockwise, anti-clockwise. I mean, this
Spe-
this attraction is gonna be so unreal. It's gonna top Tower of Terror.
Yeah. Speak about Epic
Ooh.
Universe. Did you guys see the trailer came out for the live action How to Train Your Dragon?
I did. I
Ooh.
did. That
Eh,
place is gonna be unreal.
It's gonna be
like
great.
the fact that they're having it so close to that they're literally having that movie's coming out like a month after Epic Universe opens. I'm just gonna say this right now. There's gonna be so much publicity for both the park and that movie. It's gonna be huge that with marketing and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
and also the dragons look amazing in live action.
yeah,
Toothless, all
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
Oh, also once you guys are in this attraction, make sure you guys keep an eye out on like different, figures in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at the Ministry of Magic because you'll be able to see new editions of the Daily Prophet. So that is something cool to check out while you guys are out while you guys are in the Ministry of Magic. So I am looking forward to this attraction, and it'll be opening up to the public in 2025. So
Will say, I think I'm more excited for the Universal Monsters one.
oh, that too, yeah.
That yes.
Which they're gonna have live actors inside the queue line to jump scare at the guests inside the attraction.
What?
Yep. So
Okay.
it's like their own version of Halloween Horror Nights. So they're actually gonna have scare actors inside the attraction, like inside the queue to scare guests.
Hear me
Okay.
out, Remy. Do you know about how Impractical Jokers was doing stuff in the queue of Fast and the Furious Supercharged?
Yes,
They should do the Impractical Jokers as the scare actors for one of those segments.
that would be dope.
Ooh.
That would be dope, Ryan. And I would,
That would be.
and that was a funny episode too.
Remy,
uh,
I'll tell you what, man.
yeah,
Epic Universe is my backyard, and it's just coming together beautifully. Like you can see the hotels, you can see the rides coming together. It looks amazing.
it does, and I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to wait until their annual passes come out because I'm gonna buy one and I'm gonna go to that park. I'll do one Disney day, one Epic Universe day, one SeaWorld day, and just keep bouncing back and forth to those theme parks, which it's going to happen. So,
Oh,
speaking about Disney, guys, Disney World annual pass holders will be receiving exclusive recipe cards in the mail. Pass holders will be able to nab the apple pie recipe from Whispering Canyon Cafe at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Pass holders will get some other recipes like Jack Jack's Num Num cookies, beignets, and more from the theme parks. Pass holders can add to their collection by visiting the Creations shop at Epcot. this December to pick up an exclusive Snow White baking set. These items will be available from park to open to park close on December 8th through December 18th at the Creation Shops at Epcot. Gold musical popcorn tin is now available at the Magic Kingdom for $28. No, pass. Nope. Not gonna buy
No.
it. Not gonna buy it.
Yeah.
The Dumbo attraction at the Magic Kingdom will be getting an overhaul. Two permits have been filed for this attraction, suggesting that the ride's queue area will soon transform. The permits granted to Primus of Orlando and West Coast Netting at changes that will improve the functionality and aesthetics of the interactive queue that has become a hallmark of this family attraction. So, yeah, they're looking more. They're looking into more interactive queues throughout the Disney theme park. So Dumbo is going to get their very own interactive queue, such as like the interactive queue in Space Mountain and Winnie the Pooh. So they're that's cool that they're gonna be getting their own interactive queue for that attraction. We'll check it out when it's once it's completed.
I
Let,
always have mixed emotions about that
why? What do you have?
Same.
Why, Nicole?
because I love that it keeps people occupied, especially for people like me that get very bored very quickly and get irritated waiting in lines. But then also it can kind of hold the line up if little kids are then involved in their interactive activity, whatever they're doing. Then when the line is trying to move, people aren't moving.
Right. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what's cool about, with our Dumbo attraction is that we have two Dumbo attractions. Both of them are outside, and the other two are actually inside attractions at the Magic Kingdom, that is pretty cool. So, I kind of get what you're saying, Nicole, but the thing is that will it help out the little guests? And that's true. It will help out with the little guests.
It will. It'll just make the wait time a little bit longer.
A tad bit, but I mean,
Correct.
it will keep them preoccupied though throughout the queue.
Well, you know what's also very fascinating is Dumbo has really evolved over the years,
It has.
and to kind of see what it is looking like now, to see how it'll be once like everything's done will be quite interesting because we've seen it go from a ticket item to now being what it is today. So it's quite interesting, honestly.
I'm
Yeah.
looking I'm looking forward to it. I want to check it out once it's completed so I can see what type of interactive things they are going to be added to the Dumbo attraction for the little kids. But I always go to Dumbo when it's like a 5 minute wait because it'd be a walk on. So anytime I'm visiting, Magic Kingdom, I'll go there and then just stay in Fantasyland for a little bit and then hop over to Tomorrowland, Adventureland, and then just finish it out on Main Street in the gift shops. So that's my day at uh at the Magic Kingdom. We have new menu items that have arrived at Oga's Cantina at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Some of those items are Baron cheese roll, thruster
Ooh.
thruster roasted bantha flatbread, Nissalin and bubbles with brubberry essence, which is a drink. Bloody Rancor with candy bacon, also an alcoholic drink. The Silop, Corellian Spike Cold Brew, which is a really nice cold brew coffee alcoholic drink, so you guys can check out. And those are all the new menu items that you guys can check out right there on our website, which is at remy'sroundtable.com. And I'll be posting those menu items later on this week. So it's gonna look really, really, really good. Grinch meet and greet is now open for Grinchmas at Islands of Adventure. Rookie Jedi Padawan Gungai Legacy Lightsaber is now available at Galaxy's Edge for $300. There is a new interactive a new interactive shoulder banshee will be available at Disney Animal Kingdom on November 21st. So they'll be on a Thursday. So if you guys are out at Disney's Animal Kingdom, make sure you guys pick one up. It's an interactive shoulder banshee in the Pandora area at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And if you get a second one, this new toy will be able to talk to each other, like in their banshee kind of voice. So if you guys
So
remember,
Furby.
yeah, just like a Furby, yeah, Nicole, just like a Furby doll, but it's a banshee from the Avatar movie. So, which is
Cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool looking. I saw a couple of it earlier today on YouTube, and it looks really cool. Universal unveils hidden track technology for the newest Donkey Kong attraction at Epic Universe, opening next year in 2025.
I saw they showed the video of what it looks like in that area in at Disney at Hollywood Studios Japan, and it looks awesome.
It looks so cool, dude. It looks so freaking cool. Like, all right, so if you guys can see my pen real quick, if you guys can see it on YouTube or whatever, but so say like this is like part of the ride vehicle. The ride vehicle is like right here, and it's actually on a glide. It's actually on a separate rail, so it looks like it's jumping over the tracks.
Yep.
But it looks so cool. I'm like,
they call them wing coasters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a wing coaster, but they have it like the way that they have it is they have a fade track that looks like based off of how the minecart levels used to go in Donkey Kong.
which is so cool. It is.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I can't wait. Oh, this new technology is through the roof, and let's just say that Disney has nothing to do with it. They don't have it. They don't have that type of technology in their theme park.
I wish that they did because wing coasters are awesome.
All right, so the schedule has been announced for ABC's 2024 Disney Park Holiday Specials. It'll be airing on. Let's see here. It'll be the Disney Parks Magical Christmas Parade will be showing on ABC at 10 a.m. Wicked, the experience is now open at Universal Studios, so you guys be able to visit Glinda and Alphaba from Wicked, which new movie will be premiering this week actually. So I'm actually looking forward to go see it, but not really sure if I'm gonna go see it in theaters or if I'm just going to wait till it goes on streaming networks. So who knows? But I actually saw that show on Broadway with my wife, and whenever they're in town, they're touring in Florida. We usually go see it. We usually go see Wicked on Broadway and have a good time. So this movie is only a part one part. So it's part one, and then they're gonna show the rest of it later on throughout the like next year, like 2025 or 2026. So they didn't really say when the release date will be for part two, but part one will be available this week. So
Wicked, yeah.
Wicked, yeah. Mardi Gras float ride and dine experience reservations are now open. Guests can dine on a 3-course meal, and the packages start at $90, depending on the chosen date of the event. Pass holders can save 15% off on the experience. Reservations are through the Universal website, and Mardi Gras will begin on February 1st through March 30th, 2025. So, and they did not give a release on which bands are going to be performing at Mardi Gras next year. Copper Creek Villas and Cabins will have a 4-month refurbishment at Wilderness Lodge in 2025. Yeah, 4 months for refurbishments. So apparently guests are complaining about Tiana's Bayou Adventure at the Magic Kingdom because guests are getting soaked off the ride. Okay, can somebody
I mean, wasn't that the whole thing of Splash Mountain too?
Well, I mean, but you didn't really, you really didn't get that soaked on.
Yeah, you didn't get that soaked.
Depending upon where you were sitting, especially when it when it was fairly new.
Well, yeah, I
I don't
mean,
remember, depending upon where I was sitting, I would get off of it soaked.
well,
Same.
if you're saying the first, there's four rows on this attraction.
First 3 rows, really.
Yeah, so if you're sitting like in the first 2 rows of Splash Mountain, yeah, you would get completely soaked.
So I don't understand then why people would be complaining if they're getting wet.
It's a water ride. I mean, of course you can get wet. You chose
So
to
why
go,
are they complaining? You just said people are complaining.
so they're complaining. They're like, oh, we got wet. We got soaked on this attraction. I'm never going to go on it ever again. That's because you went on a freaking water ride. You chose to go on a damn water ride.
Quite
Yeah.
That was
fairly.
my point.
Like, yeah, it's Florida. Yes, it's going to get hot, but
They're just complaining about anything at this point.
they're just complaining.
So dumb.
They're complaining about it. And I'm not,
Dumb
I'm,
enough that I'm adding syllables to words. Come on.
now look, I am not going on this attraction anytime soon. I'm not
Because
going
it's
to go
Star
on it.
6.
What, Mike?
Because it sucks still.
No, it doesn't suck. I'm just not going to go on it anytime soon. Not until they get rid of their, their lighting lane area. Once they get rid of it and open it up to the public, then yes, I will go on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait it out. I don't care how long it's going to take, but I'm going to go on the attraction eventually. But
Well,
for
it's kind of funny because I had the opportunity to do like the cast member pass holder like preview thing for it, and I actually ended up skipping out on that because at that time it was like a 3 hour wait,
Oof.
and everyone that got off was like, "Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait."
don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not the risk of going on that attraction in the first place. Like you know that you guys are going to get wet if you're sitting in the first and second row. If you're sitting in the back row, which I usually ask for the back row on any attraction, like any water attraction, I ask for the back row because you barely get wet in the back row. Like
Yeah.
you barely get wet.
Depending though, there are some rides that I've been on, not at Disney parks, but they kind of screw with people and engineer it so that the water splashes up enough that if you're in the front row, you don't get wet like at all. It was designed to where it splashes over and hits people in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah, like the water rides at Busch Gardens and you boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
mine too.
So it's always fun when they screw with people like that.
that's true. But if you're like, let's say for example, like if you are at SeaWorld and you're going journey to Atlantis,
Yeah,
sit in the back row. You barely get wet in the back row on that attraction. Now, if you're at Infinity Falls, which is a raft ride, yeah, you're gonna get soaked on that ride regardless. Wherever you sit on that ride, you will get soaked. You will. So, and Evan and I, we can put our hands down and we say, "Yep, that is true. That is very, very, very true."
it is. It is. I'll never forget the day you and I rode that. We were like wet for like a solid hour.
Oh, damn, that's right. We rode like like a couple of times. We went on Infinity Falls.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. That was a good ride. And speaking about SeaWorld, guys, I am back at SeaWorld. I am back with the company, so I'm very happy. I start my second day of orientation tomorrow, and I will be a photographer at the Dolphin Cove area.
Ooh. Yeah, she did
Fun.
say that.
So I'm excited to
Nice.
start. I'm excited to start. And if you guys see me out there, if you guys want to request me as your photographer, just let them know, and I'll be more than happy to take your photo for you guys. That
right.
Huzzah.
that is not is not a
Ryan's back. Ryan is back.
Yep, Ryan is back. So, we're gonna talk about Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Cranes have arrived at the Reflections Lakeside Lodge construction site, as actually at Disney. New holiday spirit band debuts at Disney's Hollywood Studios, which will feature a special appearance from Max and Goofy. And yeah, so guys, that will do it for the latest theme park updates brought
Now,
to
Remy, before you close out of that, speaking of
Yes.
Max, a big fan of Max just texted me and asked me to ask you to read the YouTube chat.
Oh, well, yes, I will. Guys, and right now in our YouTube chat, we do have our good friend Dane from Big Beautiful Diz, and he's been chiming in.
Fan of Goofy movie.
He's been chiming in on this, and so Dane brought up a good conversation. He said a good point about Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and he said it's the same people that want Splash Mountain back. They want to hate the attraction for any reason. Yeah, that's
Yep,
we
yep.
all, we all agree on that. Uh,
Yeah,
So dumb.
it
I don't
really
give a
is.
crap
I
about
mean,
it being. I mean, I liked it better when it was Splash Mountain. I mean, I like the theming for Splash Mountain, but it's like
it's
it's
yeah.
still the same one.
Apparently, Dane said I missed the biggest news of the week. What did I miss? I mean, I kind of covered, Epic Universe. I covered Disney, SeaWorld. What did I miss, Dane? Dane, if you can chime in, what did I miss? Because I
the
because
Coasters After Dark Christmas.
the Coasters After Dark, which is going now until December 13th. So that is something huge to check out while you guys are at SeaWorld, which is a separate ticket event, and you guys do not want to miss out on that. You guys will be able to go behind the scenes of how these coasters come to life during the day and what's the process like during at night. So for instance, if you guys are out at like Kraken, they'll show you behind the scenes of that attraction. Kraken, Mako, Manta, Penguin Trek. Those are the four attractions at SeaWorld. Those are the four major coasters that you guys will be able to check out. So yeah, Dane, I've already covered that construction. I covered that reflections. I did. I just said
You
that
did.
in the latest theme park updates. I just said that they're going to cranes have arrived at the Reflections Lakeside Lodge construction site. So that's huge. I did cover that. All right, so that will do it for the latest theme park updates brought to you by our good friends over at the Magic Candle Company. If you need a candle for your home or for your office, pick yourself up a candle from the Magic Candle Company and use our code Roundtable19 at checkout for your discount. You guys can reach us at 407-536-7153. That is how you can reach out to us. Leave us a voicemail, leave us a comment about our program, and we might just play it right here on Remy's Roundtable. All right, guys, let's get right into it. I am a little hungry. We are talking about food during the first part of the show, but guys, let's jump right into it. It is now time for Mike's Munchies. All right,
Ready?
Mike. All right, Mike. So, quick question, man.
Yeah.
The restaurant that you picked out for Mike's Munchies, is it affordable?
It is still expensive, but definitely affordable. It's Ohana's, if I remember correctly.
We're going to
Oh my goodness.
Ohana's. Okay.
$5 a person.
It's not. It's $65 per adult. Yes.
65.
Man, Mike, you should be rolling in money, dude. That's not
Yeah,
affordable
that's
for
not what I
somebody
would
like
call
the rich
affordable.
one here.
It is pricey, but yeah, no, it isn't affordable. Trust me, it's an expensive place. But you get a lot of food, mind you. So, okay, first off, let's get your trick out of the way.
So you already said $65 for a person. Sorry. So 65. Whoops.
Uh,
Yep. All right.
uh,
Now, how much is your drink, buddy? Are you going with an
it's
alcohol?
gonna be $16.50.
16.50 for a drink?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
an alcoholic drink.
Oh, for an alcoholic drink. Okay. All right. I thought you were going to go the other way
Yeah.
around. I thought maybe just stick with like soda or.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna do a non-alcoholic this time.
Okay.
Uh, I'm actually gonna go with hmm. Now, I'm actually gonna go with a smoothie. But and now all these smoothies are 6.75.
$6.75 for a smoothie?
Yes. But so here's how they do it. They have uh so there's three smoothies. One is called the Stitch smoothie, which is coconut and pineapple. Then
Ooh.
there's Lilo smoothie, which is strawberry and chocolate.
Okay, that's like a dessert smoothie.
And then
Yeah.
there's Moana smoothie, which is watermelon, cherry, and guava.
Okay, I want that. I want that smoothie.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with, the Moana one.
That sounds real. That does sound really good, man. I can't remember the last time I went to Ohana.
So, okay, so with Ohana, here's the thing. It's a prefix, as you could guess, but you get a lot of food. It's all you care to enjoy, and it's like 6 items you get. So the first thing you get is, of course, first two things you get is one is a mixed green salad with the citrus vinaigrette, and their signature Ohana bread with honey butter, which is actually pretty delicious. Then they have the two appetizers. One is a honey coriander chicken wings, and the other is pork dumplings tossed in a garlic chili sauce.
Ooh, that sounds good too. That
And
sounds
then
good.
um and then you get the Ohana dinner skillet,
Oh,
where you get to
that's their hot skillet, right?
yes, which you get to choose between. Generally they give out all of them, but you can have a little bit of each of them. Um, which there is wood fire grilled black pepper mirin teriyaki beef, uh, peony shrimp coated with Ohana seasoning,
Ooh,
grilled chicken with guava pineapple glaze,
okay.
Ohana noodles with mirin teriyaki, and stir-fried vegetables.
So so the noodles are stir fried. What was it? What was the beef?
Wood fire grilled black pepper mirin teriyaki beef.
I would go with the noodles. I'm
Y-
sticking with the noodles.
Yeah,
Same.
yeah. And then there's the Ohana bread pudding with alamo with homemade caramel sauce. I honestly think if I had to get, I'm guessing with the dinner skillet, I think you get the noodles and the stir-fried vegetables automatically, and then you get to choose between the beef, the shrimp, and the chicken.
Oh, then I will get the instead of beef, I will get the noodles with the shrimp,
Yeah.
with the stir fried veggies, and yeah, I would eat that in a heartbeat. Now, Mike, uh, besides those type of you know items over at Ohana, are there any vegetarian options for?
There actually is a plant-based dinner for Nicole if she wants to go here. So here's what it is. So you get rolls, you get it just says rolls, which I'm thinking it might be their bread, just not with dairy or something. Mixed green sandwich with the local citrus dressing. Hummus with chips. And then the skillet is here's what you get. You get the Ohana noodles that I talked about before. Roasted seasonal vegetables, sake infused pineapple barbecue jackfruit, and Polynesian inspired chimichurri chicken or sausage.
Ooh,
Interesting.
ooh.
And you do get a dessert, and it's a bread pudding with a soy-based frozen dessert.
Interesting.
See, I don't want the
Which
bread. I don't want the bread pudding. I want something
I
different.
like bread pudding. I love bread pudding.
Well, good for you, but I don't like bread pudding. I want something else. I want a freaking Dole Whip at the end of my meal. All right. I don't want I don't want no damn. I don't want
Yeah.
banana bread pudding. Like, dude, no, I don't want it. I don't
All
want
right.
pudding. I want a freaking Dole Whip. All
By the
right.
way, I know I
Yes,
didn't get. By the way, I
I'm
didn't
there
get
with
a.
you.
By the way, I didn't get a alcoholic drink, but I was gonna tell you the one alcoholic drink that I was gonna get if I did.
What were you going
I
to get?
just. I was going to get one. The one I was going to get is called the back scratcher.
The back scratcher?
Yes,
Oh,
and it's
what is Disney doing? Are they offering like free, free massages? Like, what's going
so
on?
so you got to listen to this. It's Bacardi Superior Rum, Plantation Original Dark Rum, and guava passion fruit juice, topped with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, and it comes with a bamboo back scratcher. It comes with one.
Yeah, you know why they're giving you a back scratcher? Because once you're on the floor after that drink, you start feeling itchy. Like, all right, here's a back scratcher. Here
Remy,
you go.
wait, Remy, you get on the floor after one drink?
Not me, dude. I know how to handle my liquor. I'm good.
Same here. I think he did. I don't know. I guess he just called it back scratcher because he gave you one. But yeah, so
That makes no sense for a drink though. Like
yeah, but
why would they give you a back scratcher when why
let's get a hit. Maybe go in and try it out and see what happens.
I'm not gonna spend that much for a freaking drink. I'm not spending $16 for an
An
alcoholic.
alcoholic drink. That's how much they usually cost. That's actually cheaper than some of the other ones I gotten.
No, dude, the ones you've gotten are pretty cheap. The last couple restaurants you went to,
Oh yeah.
they were dirt cheap.
But yeah, so that's what I'm getting. Oh, there. So 65 plus 675, and then I tax a tip.
Mike, I'm gonna pause you there real quick, guys. I got a text from our comedian genius, Mr. Mark McKay. He is celebrating his brother's birthday. He is actually out in the Bahamas. So,
Whoa.
Oh,
Fancy.
congratulations! Tell
Well,
him I said congrats.
Good for him.
yeah.
Well,
So
if you want, Remy, I can fill in for D's notes if you
there we
wish.
go. You can do that. You can definitely do that, Ryan. But guys, yeah. So Mark will be back with us next week on a brand new episode of Remy's Roundtable. All right, Mike. So more about Ohana. Like, is that all the items you can get at Ohana, or is there?
Yeah. No, that's it. Just you get all of those items available for you as many times as you want, and you get and you of course the alcoholic drinks, but that's about
Here's
it.
the thing, though. If the guests don't want the bread pudding, can they still get the Dole Whip like after Ohana, like at Ohana, or do
I
they?
don't even know if they have it at Ohana.
Because you know what, that makes a lot of sense. Because if I didn't want the bread pudding, I just want a Dole Whip. Like I just
Well, they
want,
don't have any at Ohana, Remy, but they have some like
It doesn't
right
say-
next door.
I know, dude. Right next door, of course, you can pick one up over there. I mean, but see, I just don't I don't understand. Like you're at a freaking Polynesian restaurant.
Yeah.
You're seeing all
But
these.
see, that's how they make their money because they charge you a flat rate. It doesn't matter whether you eat
You can
all
eat
of it
as
or
much as
none
you
of
want.
it. And then you have to go next door to get the Dole Whip that you want. And that's not
But
included in
here's
your
the thing: you
price.
can eat
That's how
as
they
much
make
as
the
you
money.
want. So you
That's how I
just
make it.
Well, my thing is, what if you're have to be gluten free? Because bread pudding has gluten in it. Like, do they have a gluten free option? Like, how does that
they
work?
might. Let me check.
They
But
probably do using like rice flour.
Yeah, we probably do.
yeah,
I mean,
they probably have a Oh yeah, they have a pineapple coconut bread pudding. They said allergy
Oh.
friendly bread pudding with soy-based frozen dessert. Yeah,
did you say a pineapple coconut bread pudding?
that's like one of the things that you could get, or you can enjoy allergy friendly. And the and you also could get one. You can also get a gluten-free bread pudding.
Ooh. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm not really a fan of the bread pudding. I'm just like more into the Dole Whip because it's right next door, like what Ryan just said. I mean,
Wait, Remy, you like Dole Whip? Really?
I like I like Dole Whip, man. It's so
Yeah.
delicious. Ah, so good.
All right.
All right,
So
so Mike, I already have your grand total. Now, guys, based on Mike's decision at Ohana, we're basing it off of just for one person, just for one reservation at Ohana. Mike, would you like to know what your grand total is?
yes,
So with the tip, we gave our server a 25% tip. Mike, your grand total for one person is $95.
Jesus Christ.
$95 for one person for Ohana. All right, Mike.
Right.
So here's my question, man. Where are we going next week for Mike's Munchies?
So next week is Thanksgiving, as people know.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go to a Disney Springs restaurant called Summer House on the Lake, as they have a special Thanksgiving dinner meal.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
so
you're not going to a Liberty Tree, huh?
No, I've already gone to Liberty Tree, actually, I think.
Oh, did you?
You did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
wow.
Liberty Tree. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
I am doing this one because this is a special Thanksgiving one.
See, I'm surprised you didn't choose Earl Sandwich because they have their Thanksgiving sandwich there.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know about that one, and I also know about there was a pizza place in at Disney's too that has a Thanksgiving special pizza.
Yeah,
But no, I
yeah,
want to go for a full course meal for this one.
Okay, so we are going to Summer House on the Lake, and Mike, that pizza place is Blaze. They do like a Thanksgiving pizza there too as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, guys. Mike, thank you so much for Mike's Munchies. And guys, it is now time for Nicole's music notes and her noteworthy nonsense.
I will
At
be
least
right
I gotta
back, by
make
the
it
way.
noteworthy, you know? So
Gotta make,
yeah,
gotta make it noteworthy somehow.
make it noteworthy. So I was originally looking for something to celebrate Saint Cecilia's Day, which is going to be Friday, I think the 22nd. But then I came across the fact that Samuel Wright has his birthday tomorrow. And for anybody who doesn't know, we're recording on the 19th, so tomorrow is November 20th. So Samuel Wright is basically synonymous with Sebastian. And Sebastian is pretty much synonymous with Under the Sea. So that's where we're going. And I also realized that Little Mermaid um, was released in theaters several days ago, November 17th, actually, in 1989.
Yay! We're
So that
not.
means 35 years ago, we're celebrating the 35th anniversary of the release of The Little Mermaid. So
That's
super
right.
exciting. So we're going under the sea.
Ooh.
Like I said, Samuel Wright, the iconic voice behind Sebastian, and of course the music is the genius of the dynamic duo Howard Ashman and Alan Menken. They kicked off that Disney Renaissance. And so yeah, Samuel Wright has that lovely accent for Sebastian. And I didn't realize he was born in South Carolina.
He was
Oh, wow.
he was born in
He was
South
born in South
Carolina.
Carolina. And they originally wanted him to do a Jamaican accent, but he didn't think he was going to be able to do a Jamaican accent. So he did a Trinidadian accent instead, which is perfect because Trinidad is where Calypso was born and it's a Calypso rhythm. So it worked. He did a Trinidadian accent instead of Jamaican. Fun fact, like I said, noteworthy nonsense. So yeah, sadly he did die in 2021. But we won't go into the dark realm. Happy birthday to Samuel Wright. So yes, the song has a very happy sound, like, and it's very simple as well. It has your classic 1 5 1 5, and then we get a little fancy and we go 1 4 1 4 1 4 5 1. So very standard chord progression. B flat major is a very happy sounding key. So that's where we start off. And it is very much the calypso rhythm, and it uses very tropical sounding instruments as would be used in calypso. So you have your standard, um, like more tropical style drums. So not like your typical snare or timpani. You do have like the djembe, the congos, and a little bit of your standard timpani. But you have that, you have the steel drum featured pretty heavily. And I think that's one of the classic keystones of Calypso. You got that steel drum in there. You have a lot of wind, so you hear a lot of flute, piccolo. We do get a lot of brass as well, so a lot of trumpets, trombones, and there is it's very telling this it's the 80s because there is a noticeable amount of synth. The like the synthesized brass is pretty prominent, but I think they make use of it as being its own sound instead of actually trying to imitate brass with it. So, oh, Ryan, I love your background. That's beautiful. I mean,
It's an
it's a
homage to
different
the two
version.
team members not here tonight.
Yeah, it's a different version of Under the Sea. I don't know. You got a little bit of the blue there. But anyway, um, I have to reel myself in. So a lot of the music is the sound effects. The sound effects are made by the instruments. So instruments kind of weave in and out of what is featured more prominently as as they're mentioned a little bit later in the song, but also just whatever is happening on screen. So you'll occasionally hear a little bit of flute. You'll hear a big um, a big blast from a trombone. that kind of thing. They make the they make the music and the sound effects go hand in hand. And that is one of the genius moves of Disney music. And getting kind of back to that, I know I've said the past few weeks, and I come right back to it, the importance of having a character actor as your voice. It's not so much about, I mean, even though it is sung very well, it's not so much about somebody that's going to sing this beautiful ballad or focus on it as just a song. You have to have somebody who's going to perform it. So if you have a choir or even an individual that's just singing under the sea, it's like, but you have a character actor like Samuel Wright that's going in there and truly performing it, not super heavily focusing on pitch and duration, just having fun with it, letting the character loose. It takes it to another level. And so this song, Sebastian is trying to convince Ariel that what do you want to go on land for? You have this beautiful, colorful world around you, and it is very colorful both in the animation and the sounds that we get. Such a nice variety. And it's very sad that by the like we have this great song they're going through. By the time they finish, we've had this whole jamboree and Ariel's not even there. And that's really sad and pathetic. And I think that Sebastian and all of the other sea creatures had a blast. And Sebastian's absolutely right. If I could live in the ocean, I absolutely would. It Why would anybody want to come up on land? There, anyway, that's another thing. Fun little thing. When he says life, Sebastian says life is the bubbles under the sea. So there's an additional meaning to that, or at least to me, I got new meaning brought to that by I realized that betta fish, even though they are freshwater fish, when they're very content with their environment, when they're very happy, they blow little bubbles. They build little bubble nests. So if they're happy, they don't have a care in the world because everything is going wonderfully for them. They start blowing little bubbles. So life is the bubbles for them when they're happy. So that line, it it just added a little bit of added meaning because life is the bubbles. They're content. Everybody's happy down there. And you have the music master, Sebastian, making music wherever he goes. I love it. I love the movie. You can't get much more iconic than Under the Sea.
That's true. Nicole, you are our Little Mermaid on the show. So there you go. So all right, so Sebastian, let's talk about that real quick. Now, Samuel E. Wright, he was such a great freaking artist. Like I still believe it or not, I grew up listening to Samuel E. Wright and his calypso music, and I have this one CD. Yes, I'm talking about a compact disc. I'm not, I'm going old school. So
Ooh,
I have this CD of Samuel E. Wright and as Sebastian's voice, and he's doing all of these calypso songs, and he does it in his own arrangement. Yes, it was a kiddie album because
Yeah, it was kind of a spin-off of The Little Mermaid, like
yeah,
based on like Under the Sea type stuff.
right.
yeah.
I still have it. I still have it somewhere, but I had it on tape cassette, and I would fall asleep to that music. I'm like, okay, I'm dreaming away. I am under the sea, and okay, I'm with Sebastian. Cool. So I was just knocked out when I heard that entire album, and I might have to find it and play a little music on there for you guys. But Nicole, thank you so much for Under the Sea. Now, Nicole, do you have a song picked out for next week? Now
Yeah.
it is Thanksgiving, so
And what what is obligatory if somebody tells me thank you, what can I say but you're welcome?
Moana. All right.
What can I say? But you're
Except you're
welcome.
welcome.
All
So I
right.
thought that would be
Thank
most
you,
appropriate
Mo.
for Thanksgiving.
You know what? Moana 2 is coming out, so that's also good.
That's true. Nicole, thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you so much for Nicole's music notes and your noteworthy nonsense. And guys, it is time for us to wrap up the program. Well, Mark isn't here, but sitting in for Mark tonight for D's notes, guys, it is now time for D's notes with Ryan.
All right. So I kind of popped in at a bit of a weird part in the episode. We were talking about
Is
last
there ever
meals.
a not weird part of the episode?
You're not wrong, Nicole. You're not wrong. Well, the
If you
part
got,
that I popped in, we were talking about our last meals for when we die. Does that imply that this episode's going to go on so long that we're all going to be dead before it ends?
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
In that same vein, when Mike was talking about his favorite drink at Ohana called the back scratcher, what he was going to order, uh, I'm going to need a back scratcher after the show's over. I've been sitting here for so long, truthfully.
Wow.
Why do you think I stretch
Nice.
most of the time?
That's a good move, honestly. Remy was
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
talking about how one drink will make him just like pass out on the floor. Remy, you like to talk about how much you could drink an entire bottle of tequila, and one little drink with a little bit of Jack Daniels is gonna make you pass out on the floor?
No, I'm saying, dude, I know how to hold my liquor. It's just that why would it need it? Why would we need a bat scratcher for a drink at Ohana? Why?
It's funny. It's clever. I dig it.
Same.
Speaking of Ohana, Mike was doing a great job outlining all the different food items. There was even an entire plant-based menu that Nicole would be able to eat. And Remy was over here, not paying any attention to the menu, talking about how much he wants to have a Dole Whip at this place. Like Remy one-track mind over there.
Because
I'd
of his
also-
hatred for bread pudding.
Exactly, because of his hatred for bread pudding. Speaking of which, there's a whole other person on the show tonight who seems really, really cool that Remy didn't even introduce me to. So hello, very nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you too.
Guys, this is Evan. He was part of the Goof Duck Adventures. He was my
Oh, wow.
he was my original host, and
Wow.
he's come on the program
Some
tonight.
wild times.
Wait,
So
wait,
So
wait,
we
you
have an
said
iconic
was
Remy's
point.
Roundtable host here. I'm in the presence of a legend. Remy doesn't even introduce me. This is great. This is great.
Ryan, I'm
So-
sorry.
Thank you, thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Also, Remy talked about how much he likes to have a Thanksgiving pizza over at Disney Springs during Thanksgiving time, apparently. Remy, how much more American could you get that you can't even just get into Thanksgiving meal? You have to have it on a pizza and be able to enjoy it. Like,
I mean, I gotta put a little Italian in there somewhere.
and then Nicole started out her segment on Under the Sea. Great segment in honor of a fantastic singer who sadly passed away. Meanwhile, Remy walks away, Eagles logo up again. Like, Remy is just doing a who knows what, letting the cat out of the bag. I don't even know.
Eagles are dominant.
We are dominating right now. Yeah, we are. Let's go, Birds.
Ooh.
The Eagles were dominating our screen here on Zoom, that's for sure. Also, there's a classic line in Under the Sea, Nicole mentioned, that it's better down where it's wetter. That's something Remy's never heard ever before. I'd also like to give a big shout out right now to Dane from Big Beautiful Diz, because as we are streaming this episode on YouTube, Dane is streaming our YouTube stream on Twitch right now. So we actually have streamception going on at this moment.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Dane.
gosh.
And sorry I
And-
missed your premiere.
And to think that Dane might actually have more viewers on Twitch of a screen capture of us than our actual recording on YouTube right now streaming. So
I find
last
that
thing-
valid.
yeah, wouldn't surprise me in the least, truthfully.
Hey, free publicity. Thank you, Dane. And sorry,
Thanks,
like I
Dane.
said, I missed the movie debut at a theater for your movie.
You missed it. You missed his movie.
Well,
Really?
I know I watched it on YouTube. I just didn't go to the one in the movie theater. Blame
Oh.
Chris Yob.
Well,
Blame Yob. He got his work held him up.
thanks a lot, Chris. There you go.
Now, one last thing I've got to ask you here, Remy, and then we'll be done with this segment. But I've been told that on social media, you really are known for liking only two types of posts. One of which is theme park stuff, and the other one is posts of little people in skimpy clothing, apparently. Apparently you like a lot of those. So I gotta ask, why?
You do. I want to ask
No
why.
comment. I plead the fifth.
I
What?
bet you do. I bet you do.
I do not.
Well, then why is this a thing? Like, people have looked at your account just to see what you're liking because they have posts that come up that say so and so liked this.
You know,
It
I
does.
have no clue. I do not know, dude. I do not know. I like whatever. All right. So there you go. Well,
And
well,
that's all I've got from these notes.
Ryan, thank you so much for these notes. And Ryan, please let our audience know where can everybody check you out, man.
Or you can check me out at Into the Disneyverse. That's DIZNEYVERSE. We're streaming on all podcasting platforms. Big things coming up this upcoming Friday night. That is going to be November 22nd. We're going to be having a public game night for anybody that wants to join. There's going to be 50 questions, 50 multiple choice questions, 5 different categories, and there's going to be some Into the Disneyverse prizes involved. So that link is going to be posted all over our social media. Anybody's welcome to join. Got some great episodes as well. We just released our episode about the first ever movies Walt Disney has ever made. So it started out with his old movies he made back in Kansas City, all the way up to Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. We've got some great episodes coming up about Disney and the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We've got an episode coming up about kind of a two-parter, Song of the South, followed up by Splash Mountain. So diving into Disney's controversy and then the ride based on that controversy. So it's going to be a very interesting grouping of episodes coming up.
Awesome, Ryan. Thank you so much. And guys, you guys can check out Into Disneyverse with Ryan, Chris, and Alex on the program, and the other Ryan as well, Game Master Ryan, right there on Spotify. And guys, I just want to pull up a episode because I was just listening to Into the Disneyverse last night. It was into which one was on? Universe of Energy. That was a great episode, man. And then I also listened to the Madrigal's Haunted House. There's the Disney villain, named that Disney Villain, which is a really cool game show. You guys are really killing it right now, man. I'm actually happy you guys are, you guys are doing it. This is a great program to listen to, man.
So
Thank you. We appreciate it. We put a lot of time into it, and we're so glad that people are enjoying it.
And
this is
you
funny.
guys, hold on. And you guys can listen to Ryan on Parents Night Out with No New Friends. So make sure you guys check out his little tidbit. And Ryan, I gotta say, man, I love you. I hate you. Damn it, dude! You had to pull out my freaking soundboard.
It wasn't even that bad last night. That was not even that bad.
That was funny.
That was so funny.
I was sitting in the room and with Jen, I'm like, damn it, Ryan, what the I'm like, come on, man, what the like, well, and then what did Scott say? Scott said that he wants to do a segment now with Remy's soundboard.
Remy quotes out of context.
There we go. Quote out of context. And it's going to happen. So if you guys hear any of these, quote out of context, please use them and send them over to Scott for his program, which is Parents Night Out with No New Friends. Mike, where can everybody check you out on social media, and what is your YouTube handle?
You can check me out on Twitter and on YouTube. Both have the same account, which is King_Mike_X. Gonna be posting soon. It's gonna be Legends Fest. It's about to happen in Dragon Legends. So good. So look forward to that. And also, I know I've been holding it off. I haven't been busy recently. Actually, just recently got a new job. But I should be having more available times now. So I should, even though it's been waiting for way longer, I'm gonna finally have access to. I'm gonna finally post both the this week. I've definitely posted both the late Fright Fest videos I took with the food, as well as my trip to Universal in Hollywood.
Awesome. You guys, please check out Mike at King_Mike_X on YouTube for all of his videos with his if it has to do with food or anything has to do with theme parks. Please go check him out, and also video games as well. Evan, where can everybody check you out, and tell us, man? I believe you just dropped an album.
I did. My album Hero had just dropped. You can catch me on all streaming platforms and my Facebook at Evan Thornton.
All right, and guys, you guys probably see Evan again on the roundtable. So he might pop back in for maybe another episode. And yeah. All right, Nicole, please let all of our audience know where can everybody check you out and what is happening at Jewel Nightclub.
So I'm on the IGs, that's the Instagrams for those who don't know, like me. At bubbles underscore the underscore siren. So you can find me and follow me there. If I posted videos on my YouTube channel, that's also the name of that. But I'll never post anything. You can also find me every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday over at Jewel Orlando, which is same building as Pirates Dinner Adventure, just off I Drive. And Thursday we got the karaoke's. Friday's live piano music, and Saturday is dueling pianos. And we always have a good time. We have casino style charity gaming. You just have to call it that for legal purposes. And when you get your chips, you're benefiting a local charity called Blatantly Honest. They do anti-bullying and suicide prevention for kids in the area. So even if you don't want to come hang out with me, check that charity out. They're good people.
All right, Nicole, thank you so much. And guys, Mark isn't here, but please, guys, go check Mark out on his Instagram page, which is Mark McKay Comedy. You guys can see all of his videos and what he's doing, and racing wise, and his comedy stand up as well. Guys, please go check him out. That's Mark McKay Comedy on Instagram. And guys, I would like to put a plug in real quick. Tomorrow, November 20th, come on out to Pilar's in Winter Garden. Live music, live jazz music will be playing, and my dad will be performing. So my wife and I will be out there because tomorrow night on November 20th is open mic. So it is our open jazz mic. So if you guys want to sing a couple tunes, come on out. That's Winter Garden, Polars in Winter Garden, Florida. All right, guys, it's time for us to get up. It's time for get up. It's time for us to head out on out of here.
We're gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. A little bit of sunshine and good vibes. Yeah, that's all we need. And we ain't gonna worry, ain't in a hurry. Everything is going our way. We're gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. Everybody's moving to the song on the radio.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. You guys can follow us on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'm also right there on TikTok as well, where I do stream from the Florida theme parks. If it's at Disney or SeaWorld or at Universal, I will be streaming out there. So if you guys need a candle from the Magic Candle Company, go pick yourself up a candle for your home or for your office. Just use our code Roundtable19 at checkout for that lovely discount. And if you guys need a fuel rod for your phone, just grab a fuel rod, use our Amazon link that's on our link tree, or you guys can find that link on our website, which is at remysroundtable.com. You and I get one, but two fuel rods for the price of $20. And if you guys would like that LED supercharged battery, you guys can get that for $40. And lastly, we do have some new shirts available at tpublic.com for the holidays, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. And if you guys like the design, go grab one and support our show. That's what we like to hear. On behalf of Mike, Ryan, Nicole, Evan, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. We'll see everybody next week. Good night.
Making good memories, yeah, we are now. Friends. I'm talking good times, good friends. Oh, you know we're gonna have good times, good friends, making good memories. Little bit of sunshine and good vibes, yeah, that's all we need. And we ain't gonna worry, ain't in a hurry. Things going our way. Gonna have some good times with good friends, making good memories. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Cool. All right, YouTube. We'll see you guys next week right here on a brand new episode of Remy's Roundtable. And who knows, Evan might drop back in on next week, or we'll have the whole crew back. All right, guys. We'll see. We'll see everybody next week. You guys have a great night, and we'll see you next time.